Hail Satan.
Hail Satan.
There's two principal things that I want to address in this workshop. First of all, the workshop is a double title to it: The Black Witch's Pyramid and The Real Illuminati Pyramid Structure. My qualifications in this area come from several different places, and at least 4 parts on the overall Illuminati structure itself, where I actually am one of the heads of those areas, mostly relating to the secret societies and the education of everyone for what the true Brotherhood mysteries are really about, for a restoration for them, for the very regeneration of our planet today. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and get started a little bit here. Conspiracy theorists, they don't like me. And I'm sure they're going to have fun with this one, though. As long as they understand that I'm never going to sit and lie while they expound untruths about us. So we're going to go a few steps out more into the public than we ever have, more into the light from the darkness. And we're going to show a few things. This is twofold. One, we want to show the things that they say about us. Some of those things may be true. Some of the organizations they may name as being a part of the Illuminati structure, those are basically rumored, of course. I can collaborate a few of those things for them, even though I don't see why we're really helping the other side. But this is for purposes of education. And so with the age coming in, and the fish is going to soon be out of water, this is a very apparent need for all of us in the satanic community and the occult world in general. So let's get started here. The Black Witch's Pyramid is basically a structure that shows you how to use thought form pattern for manifestation of spell work or bringing something to you from the spiritual plane here to the physical plane. There are 4 cornerstones of what we call the Witch's Pyramid in the Brotherhood and the Craft of the Wise. One is belief, one is will, one is imagination and visualization, and one is secrecy. These 4 make up the 4 cornerstones of the Witch's Pyramid. They're the basis and foundation of how to do magic. If you use these 4 cornerstones, because individually they are singular in helping you to self-empower yourself in knowledge, but the power of them is really when they are used together. From that, I want to move into the more crux of the matter here. The Real Illuminati Pyramid Structure. You'll see various structures out there on the internet. And the Master Council decided that it's about time we spoke up for ourselves. So we're doing so. So we're going to actually discuss all 13 levels on the Illuminati Pyramid as seen in the reverse of the Great Seal of the United States. The reverse side. Right here. Starting at your bottom and your base foundation level all the way up to 13 to the top there. Now understand something. You have a lot of us in the Real Illuminati Council that work in different areas on this pyramid because we're in an intermediary area as an educator of the craft. So our purpose there is actually, even though we're up here in the pyramid, we really are working in this level as part of the whole to help others come up the pyramid. So that's where I'm actually at on this pyramid myself and the many things I do with the council. That being said, I'm going to describe a few things. Starting with the bottom step. And yes, I said steps. Now the true key is really to move up this Illuminati pyramid through these orders and associated organizations. That isn't always an easy task to do because generationals and hereditary craft members from the ancient guilds are pretty selective of who we've always allowed to understand our mysteries in the first place. That's why we have always said that they are only reserved for the initiate and never for the profane. On your first step, I'm going to fold this in half a little bit easier for the windy out here. So we have a strong wind of Mariah sweeping across this country with these words. Right here, you will see the base of the Illuminati Pyramid. I'll call that number one, the first step. The first step is what is an organization made up of many, many occultists and witches called the Children of Darkness and the Left-Hand Path. See, as I said, this is not what you saw on the internet, is it? That's the first one. You move on up to the second step, and you have what's been known as the Black Brothers of the Left-Hand Path. Now, the Black Brothers also is not genderized. That means female members as well. And there are many. Your third step is called the Ancient Magi of Solomon. Your fourth step is the Adepti Illuminati, which is the OTO higher levels and related Argentine Masterum work. The fifth step is the Rosicruciani Illuminati, made up of many Rosicrucian masters throughout Europe and the United States. I'm one of them, by actual blood. The sixth step is Adepti Satanae. The seventh step is Satanic Brotherhood, which includes the Gnostic, Satanic, and Luciferian Catholic churches. The eighth step is called the Brotherhood of Darkness and Shadows, and some of our new generation members may be familiar with this title. Drew uses it to describe our shadow organization, of which the new BOS is a new Brotherhood generation project. The ninth step is the Order of the Dragon, which is the true Royal Druid Draconian Courts, also sometimes called the Royal Craft of Satan, and the Ordo Serpentis Illuminatus. The 10th step is called the Order of the Star and Garter, a hereditary order in England. The 11th step is called the Sisters of the Illuminati. The 12th step is called the Mothers of Darkness. The 13th step is called the Monarch Coven, from which the Dark Druid Council, Mariah, the Conquering Wind, has its very inception and roots. The purpose for me revealing this is because there's an age changing, a time that the fish is out of water, and it's a time that we must address issues that conspiracy theory and other Christian writers are saying about us out there. It's a time for us to bring them to light, so to speak, as well as the rest of the world. All this entire structure makes up of what has been known here in the United States and in Europe as the Holders of the Light, Keepers of the Ancient Flame, and many other names. In short, we are the Illuminati. Thank you very much.
Thank you.